But sometimes when Ugandans comment on Kenyan politics, then they're like, you're not supposed to be talking because after all, for what are you talking? You have been the same president for 37 years. Today, I want you to respond to that.
Now our Ugandan problems are also different. For us, we also have our own different problems, surely.
Not even related to theirs.
No. Yeah, ours. So now ours it's something that needs to be uprooted afresh and replanted. Let me say, Uganda.
They're like, what are you even saying? You have been with the same president for 30 what? Why you keep quiet?
It's not a desired thing. This what we are in is not desired at all. Yeah, okay. For me, I spoke because maybe I was asked maybe my opinion.
Yes.
Yeah, but that
of course.
All these are just opinions. Yeah, and because we are together, we are brothers in the East African Federation, and we are together in this East African community. So, somehow, because if the case is there now, it will directly affect Uganda.
I didn't know you had so much knowledge about that. For sure, I'm so surprised. I didn't even would talk about that. But you know a lot.
Yeah.
You are following, I think. Yeah, you're following everything.
Just of course, at some point I don't know. Sometimes I just say, surely these things. Okay, when
they are going to demonstrate Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, now imagine that. So now what will happen? So now that.
But wait.
They do not only.
Ask you this. Can they do? Can they they were saying that those Kenya Kwanza people, they were saying that can't they arrest that man?
Arrest the RAILA.
Yeah.
So now that's another thing. When you're a leader, you have to be careful. That's what I was saying. Okay. However much he's doing, what is, let me say, wrong or what, he has a following, like half of the other population which believes in him. So if you somehow you have to be very tactical. Like if you arrest him now, you cause more chaos, and actually it will even be kind of justified. They will try. So somehow you leave them in their mess. Okay, at least they don't have something really tangible to cause chaos. Actually, if you arrest him now, it can even be tribal. It becomes bad. But sometimes you just leave them.
So they leave them to continue demonstrating?
Okay, they just have to get a way of maybe curbing it, either diplomatically or maybe trying to talk to see if talking can help. Because if the leaders get off the streets, people will get off. So it's a problem just the leader, really, the leaders and their selfish interests. Yeah. So but if you arrest the leader now, so that is the case, because half of the population is not in your favor, really.
The good thing with Kenya, at least that after 10 years we will not have this person anymore.
No, not even 10, just 5 after one term. If you really, really, really don't want him, it's not. Let me say it's not like Uganda or Rwanda.
Exactly.
Yeah, where you're stuck with someone, whether you like him or not, it's almost for life. Yeah, so just be patient. 5 years? Yes, 5 years. Let even the others who supported him say, surely we made a mistake.
Exactly.
But not saying after 2 weeks, you are terrible, you what? He has not. Other people are so bad that they kill people, they do what? And the things are. But someone just give him a chance. And the truth is, from what I can tell, citizens, most times you are just they are using you to push the agendas of an individual person. That is what somehow they keep on speaking to us, and we die. We are the sacrifice.
Opposition is opposition, they have to oppose whether something is good or bad. That's their job. I think they are paid to do that. Yeah,
so now that's another thing. Yeah, you just oppose. You don't know someone is just pushing an agenda which you have no idea about. For you sacrifice your blood. For them, as you elevated them.
Those citizens are innocent. They are just. Whereas those ones are doing their job and being paid, those citizens are just on the streets dying for nothing.
Yes. You just die for nothing. You die for yourself and your mother and your siblings. It's only your mother who will just cry. For them, you will be justifying their power.
They'll be like, we are working.
It's as if for them to rise up, you lay your bodies down. The more blood you sacrifice in, the more visibility they get. Yeah, because when someone dies, they will say, you see, 10 people have died. Do you know 30 people have died? For them, it will just be statistics. Can you imagine? During this guy, he facilitated the killing of 5,000 people. For you, it's just a statistic, but just one person in the 5,000. There are children, there are your parents, you have friends. Just one person, like a death of one person. Like there is a lot of things that have happened. Many children will not go to school. Like their lives, careers have ended just like that. And then, of course, if a child hasn't gone to school, that is a generation of poverty and illiteracy and backwardness. The misery you leave your parents in, like parents who brought you up to some point, like some level, the sacrifices they went through, all that has been washed to the drain. Their siblings, you don't know the heartaches you have caused either your wife, like, or the people who are involved. Like there is so much that gets disrupted. If you're employed somewhere, they have to hire hire someone new. They have, like, there is a lot just on one life that is lost. Then for them, they just one person has just died. It's only one person who has died. This is not.
We didn't do
it's
much.
Not a statement.
It's just one person.
Let's make sure that at least we mention 100 people have died, or 1,000 people have died, but just one person alone has a lot of history behind him.
Like they were demonstrating once a week, like Wednesday. I think now they're like, this is not working. Now we need to be Wednesday, Thursday. A little more. To make some.
People are not dying as we expected. They expected maybe police will come out and start shooting on the streets and what. But then now they are seeing police is being calm. Okay, the police and the military, they are not. Let's say they're not using excessive force, and now people are kind of actually the ones who are even hurting the police. By the way. But those things are even unheard of. Yeah, so somehow they're saying, okay, actually these guys are, so they want to see people dying so that they can legitimize, like, get reasons for whatever selfish agendas they're on. Just people be patient. Let the guy do whatever he does, as long as
5 years.
Yeah, if the prices of commodities are extreme, you know what to do. The guy will get out. Yeah, so like there's nothing that you cannot claim you're fighting for people's welfare when you're sacrificing for their lives. There's nothing that comes to life from, even if it is one person, just to die one person. You'd rather endure the suffering of, I don't know, like maybe double prices of commodities than to lose one person. But then now here you lose a person, you lose the property. Then there will be rebuilding. You don't know, rebuilding will come again to affect you. You are the one who is going to pay the taxes to see that those things are rebuilt. The chaos. So the demonstrations, you lose life, you lose property, you lose disrupt like instead of people working and money being generated, the tourists that have gone, the economy is being affected in every way. That's not helping anyone. Yeah. So just give the person time. For me, the only thing I would only ask for radical or desperate measures, even of life and what, it is where a regime is taking life.
Exactly.
Yeah, people, they either life either in a prison or life in a death. Yeah, there you have nothing to lose, because if I have to go back to the Bible, like there's some place where these guys were lepers, and they said, okay, they said, when we stay here, lepers were not allowed to go in the city. So in the city there was poverty. So those guys were put outside the city walls. They talked to themselves, they said, you guys, if we remain here, we shall die of hunger. If we go inside the walls, they will kill us. But then at the enemy place, there is food, but they may also kill us, but at least there is food. So at least let's go there and try to see if we can get any food there. If there may be a chance of surviving, but here there is no chance. So as long as there is chance for surviving, please, you go with that. But if there is no chance for life, that's when you can say no. Let's also do a desperate thing and go behind the enemy lines. And yeah.
Asibo, thank you so much. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, my pleasure. Praise.
Yes. Yeah. And we have a right to talk about Kenya. I didn't know,
Very nice.
Yeah. All right. I think we have said everything. Had anything else you want to say? Like, oh no. If it's not there, we just say bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes,
It depends on
yeah.
the topic. For me, when you say the topic,
Yeah,
say talk
I have
about
realized
this.
you're so, yeah, I have
Everything
realized.
Okay, thank
Next
you.
time, Osborne.
Okay, Carly.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my
And
pleasure.
bye-bye.
Bye bye.